Family Readiness Group Award is presented to individuals who contributed greatly to the morale, welfare, and support of the unit soldiers and their family members. The Family Readiness Group Award recipient is Mrs. Chris Ferguson. Accepting on her behalf is Mr. Don Egan. Ladies and gentlemen, the host commander for today's ceremony, Captain Matthew J. Campbell.
Lieutenant Colonel Coleman, Command Sergeant Major Angelucci, Command Sergeant Allen, friends, family, veterans, and soldiers of Delta Company. Welcome to today's graduation ceremony on this sunny Fort Knox morning. I'm sure if you ask any of the pilots on the field, they'll tell you it was always 72 and sunny during training. It is my pleasure to introduce the guest speaker this morning. He is a distinguished military graduate of South Carolina State University. Upon commissioning as a second lieutenant of infantry, he entered active duty in 1988 at Fort Benning, Georgia. He has held a variety of infantry leadership and staff assignments, including 25th Infantry Division, Hawaii, 1st Cavalry Division, Fort Hood, Texas, 3rd United States Infantry, the Old Guard, Virginia, the Ranger Training Brigade, 2nd Infantry Division, Korea, 4th Infantry Division, Fort Carson, Colorado, 11th Infantry Regiment, Fort Benning, Georgia, Central Command, MacDill Air Force Base, Florida, and is currently commanding 2nd Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment. Some of his awards and decorations include the Bronze Star Medal, the Defense Meritorious Service Medal, the Meritorious Serval Medal, 3 Oak Leaf Cluster, the Combat Infantryman's Badge, the Expert Infantryman's Badge, Parachutist Badge, Air Assault Pathfinder Badge, and Ranger Tab. Please join me in welcoming Lieutenant Colonel Coleman.
All right, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, before I get started, hey, again, let's give a standing ovation for these fine young soldiers on the field. Thank you. Command Sergeant Major Angelucci, Command Sergeant Major Allen, other distinguished guests, family members, friends, fellow service members, welcome to Basic Combat Training Class 08-021 graduation. I would like to begin by recognizing our veterans that may be in attendance this morning. Please stand. These men and women of action has been the legacy of the very freedom that we enjoy today. Thank you for your service. Today is about those remarkable soldiers, standing in formation, who have too chosen to be men of action. They have demonstrated their intestinal fortitude to volunteer to serve their country in a time of war, while their peers sit around in coffee shops and other venues, pontificating their views of the war, the military, and laying blame to everything that's wrong in this world on our country. But yet, enjoy the fabric of the very freedom that these soldiers will defend. Instead of sitting on the sidelines, they have chosen to become men of action. Today begins a rewarding journey that each individual soldier will embark upon as they fulfill their commitment to our country. The great American symbol before you represent the very best we have to offer, and they will soon join the ranks of the most lethal fighting force in the world. Each soldier has chosen to take this journey for individual reasons, but collectively they have pledged their commitment to defending the Constitution of the United States during a period of persistent conflict in Iraq and Afghanistan. These soldiers are being proactive and will make a difference in the security of our rights and those of our allies around the world. Over the last 9 weeks, they have completed over 42 kilometers of foot marches. They will forever be haunted by a hill named Heartbreak. Now, ladies, don't get jealous. They have ate, slept, and lived, and made their M16A2 rifles their girlfriends. They have fired hundreds of rounds of ammunition, overcame their fear of negotiating the obstacle course, confidence course, rappel tower, demonstrated warrior ethos conducting pugilism and combative training, became certified combat lifesavers, learned how to fire automatic weapons and grenade launchers, threw live hand grenades, learned how to fight in an urban environment on a 360 degrees non-contiguous battlefield, lived in a forward operating base, persevered through warrior challenge, and conducted buddy team and mounted combat patrol live fire exercises. They also survived the heat and the cool rain of Kentucky. They have made friendships that will last a lifetime, and I am sure they will not soon forget these memorable accomplishments. Our Army has entrusted the care and training of these soldiers to our outstanding drill sergeant cadre, proudly leading each platoon, clearly identified with their signature campaign hats and their hard-as-nail persona. Our drill sergeants complete each training cycle knowing that they have provided the necessary tactics and techniques to transform these ordinary citizens into United States Army soldiers. Let's give these warriors a round of applause. As you depart for your next phase of your journey, take a few minutes to conduct an introspective and reflect on the foundation we have provided. And remember 3 tips for success. 1, you are representing something much larger than yourself. The less than 1% of the American population who served in the armed forces. A band of brothers and sisters linked by the common cause of protecting America's freedom. 2, live the Army values and remember what you learned from your drill sergeants, because the lesson you learned during training may save your life in combat. 3, and most important, stay close to your family and loved ones. I say again, stay close to your family and loved ones, because they're the only thing a soldier has to hold on to in combat. Write them and call them often. Include your family in this incredible journey, because when your commitment to the United States Army comes to a close, you will return to the safety and security of their arms and hearts. May God bless each of you and your families as you continue your journey in the military. Thank you.
Soldiers of Delta Company, the Soldier's Creed.